folks. We're back in Milford, Ohio for the 54th Annual Frontier Day Parade. The festival is June 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And I have my sidekick here, Zach, is going to be here with me on the collar for the parade. Zach, what do you think?
I'm excited. It's going to be a great parade this year. We've got some great sponsors that help sponsor the festival this year. Our presenting sponsor was Kim Tim Team with Keller Williams Realty. They're a great local real estate company that has really stepped up to the plate and helped sponsor this year's Frontier Days festivities. We also have the Claremont County Convention and Visitors Bureau, who's helped sponsor this year. They're actually a parade sponsor. Got some lovely entertainment sponsors, Lovin's Insurance Agency, local here in Milford. So
it's great to have the local people and everybody else. It takes sponsorship to make this thing go. We spend probably $30,000 before this thing goes on, and it looks like it might rain. Oh, I didn't mean to say that.
Rain never hurt anybody.
No.
Just makes it more exciting.
We get in it every night. Water.
Well, I think they've started.
You know, also we have Donahue and Cup. We have several others there. You want to read them off there, Zach?
Sure, yeah. We have this year's stage sponsor is Red Bank Transportation. They're also local here in Milford. Do a great job hauling gravel, soil, things like that. We also have a sponsor for our Frontier Days Cups this year, Clark Heating and Cooling. They're a new sponsor this year, and we're glad to have them on board with us. Some of the local sponsors just for the Chamber in general, we have our community trustee sponsors. Those are Donahue Cup and Associates, CPAs, Likens Energy Solutions, the City of Milford, Miami Township, Park National Bank, Talamed, GSM Recycling, and the Kroger Company.
That's a handful.
It is.
But we have some more.
Yeah, we have some major sponsors also. PDQ Door and Pole Building, Digimax Graphics Plus, and 3M. We have some gold sponsors. Almer Auto Care, actually right across from me. We've got a great parking lot full of people waiting to watch this exciting parade this year. Our silver sponsors this year is Feral Gas, Frisch's Restaurants, Baxter Burial Vault Services. Our bronze sponsors, Skyline here in Milford, Sim Haven, Valley Casket, and I-9 Sports. We have friends of Frontier Days, the City of Milford, the Milford Community Fire Department, and the Milford Police Department. Our local services do a great job. We got all the officers out this evening, even though there's a little bit of rain, helping to make sure everybody's safe, the parade route's clear, and nobody gets hurt.
And we see coming down the street, it'll soon be down here in the Y, is the color guard.
Yeah, this year's color guard's made up of both Miami Township, and I think there's some Milford officers in there as well. So we thank both departments for being part of this year's honor guard for our parade.
They really look good on camera here. And we'll have a lot of the police departments, the fire departments coming in behind them, but we get the color guard through, and we just have a nice group of first responders coming through that look after our city and our township and our county.
This year's color guard was made up of Sergeant Keith Fletcher, Officer Kevin Heller, Officer Russ Kenny of Miami Township, Officer Robert Hirsch, Officer Morgan, and Officer Mahan. Thanks for your service. Behind that, we actually have the Claremont County Sheriff, Sheriff Rodenberg.
They tell me he's going to retire this year.
He is. I do think he's going to be able to enjoy the retirement and enjoy time with his wife.
He's done a great job for the county. Used to be my neighbor.
He's been a great asset, but he has some great gentlemen who's following in his footsteps. We have the Milford, Miami Township police officers. We have our DARE vehicle there, one of our SUVs. And we have a patrol car from the State Highway Patrol. We have Jamie Mills in the DARE car. Police Chief Jamie Mills. In the Miami Township, we have Police Chief Sue Matson. In the Ohio State Patrol from the Batavia, Ohio Post. Looks like we have the Live Oaks ROTC. It's made up of students of both Milford and the other surrounding Milford school districts.
And they braving the dampness. They didn't cut and run.
We have Hole in My Heart. It's actually a military support group. This support group is a military family support group that meets the first Thursday at 7 p.m. every month, thanks to Bob Proud.
And he's also a county commissioner.
He is leading our county in a great direction.
They have a nice color guard also. This is
a World War II Army Jeep, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, this is Bates, World War II Army Jeep. Also, we generally have another one there, 1945 World War II Jeep, Mr. Tom Humphrey. This is the first parade he's missed as long as I can remember, and I've been here for 54 years, so.
I'm sure he's with us, though.
Yep.
Just a little wet.
He just couldn't make it tonight.
We have our Milford Community Fire Department. Several units make up our fire department here. The fire department's led by Chief Mark Baird, and he has 40 full-time and part-time volunteer members to help make up his fire department. They proudly serve the Milford community, both through fire and EMS. Thank you guys for your hard work and dedication.
And there's Miami Township Fire.
They do a great job as well.
Ladder truck and their hazmat recovery vehicles. A lot of first responders, a lot of red lights there. But they're really nice when you need them. They picked me up once.
We have Stone Lake Township that was able to join us this evening. Thank you to Stone Lake Township. I think in the yellow-green we have Goshen. Thank you, Goshen, for joining us this evening as well. Look at those lights in the front of that, Wayne.
Yeah, that looks like Christmas. Boy, if you can't see that, there's something wrong with you.
At night, they have some neat LED green lights, if you ever pass one of those at night.
And you know it's Goshen because it's yellow.
The city of Loveland came out for us this evening.
Loveland Sims Fire Department.
Thank you for your service as well. think this is our Greater Cincinnati Hazardous Material Unit.
Yeah, it's got the
Task,
emblem for it.
Yep, Task Force 1. It's our Analytical Response Unit.
That's the sheriff, Claremont County Sheriff vehicle.
And our Fayetteville Fire Department was able to join us as well. Fayetteville actually has a fireman's festival on Father's Day. So feel free to join that and go out and visit Fayetteville if you have the time.
Yeah, there comes Mr. John Cooper.
Yes,
Our
John.
parade. Go ahead.
He's our Grand Marshal this year. Thanks, John. We're honoring John because he retired in December of 2015 after serving over 50 years with the Milford Fire Department. John's also been on the Frontier Days Parade Committee. He's been a chair and has been a great asset to help line up the parade and get the parade to a great start every year. So thanks, John, for your hard work and dedication. I hope you enjoy your years of retirement. In the blue, we have Charlie Evans. He's actually the chair of Frontier Days this year. Thanks, Charlie. You could have kept the rain away, though.
Yeah, he could have worked a little harder on that. Behind that is the Milford Band. See if we can hear some noise.
You know, I think the Milford Marching Band actually competes both nationally and in the mid-states, and they've always constantly been a top performer. So great job, led by some great individuals.
Well, I tell you, in the 1st of August, I hear them out over there practicing until 10, 11 o'clock at night.
It takes hard work and dedication
It's
like
hot,
that
too.
to be a top performer all the time.
And school is out, and their kids are here.
As we watch the Milford Marching Band go by, I want to mention a couple of other Friends of Frontier Days. We have the Milford Service Department. They've helped us out along the parade route, putting out the barriers, the trash cans, getting the grounds ready as well. The Miami Township Service Department has helped out as well, so thank you both. The House of Restoration, Soros Towing. I'm actually sitting on one of their flatbed rollbacks right now.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Tow truck. I don't want to need it.
If I was going to need one, though, I'd want this one. We have Claremont County Equipment. They're also a great sponsor. Evans Funeral Home, Toomey Natural Foods, Cincy Custom Carts, Mike Castrucci Chevrolet and Ford, and Claremont County Equipment again.
Yeah, Castrucci furnished convertibles for this parade and all the dignitaries, but they got the top up. They didn't want to get them wet.
In this nice Camaro, I think we have the mayor, Laurie Howland. Thanks, Laurie, for your hard work in making the city of Milford a better place.
And on the antique fire truck,
I think we have City Council, if that looks right.
that's supposed to be
Vice Mayor Amy Brewer, Lisa Evans, Sandy Russell, Ed Brady, Justin Bonnell, and Ted Haskins.
They got no top. Well, they got their umbrellas up, so they're okay.
I think we have our new city manager, Michael Doss, welcome to the city of Milford and your first Frontier Days parade. Sorry it's a little wet, but I'm sure you will get used to these and enjoy the years to come.
Good way to initiate him.
From Miami Township, we got a couple of cars here. We have Carl Schultz in the first car and Ken Tracy. Hard to see, I know the windows are up. In the second car, I think we have Mary Wolf and Eric Ferry. I see Mary right there.
Yep, you're right.
Our very own Ed Humphreys, Claremont County Commissioner.
You know who's driving that car?
I think it's your wife.
Yeah.
She's doing a fine job.
She's really put up with me a long time on Frontier Days. Now she even volunteered for that.
We got Joe Eaker, our state senator. He's been our state senator for 4 years. He's been part of the state representatives, I think a little bit longer, even 8 years.
Yeah.
He's been an active member in our community and organization, so thanks for your service as well, Joe. Hey, Wayne, what else is going on in this next couple days here at Frontier Days?
Well, we've got some bands tonight. Let's see, tonight we have,
I think we have Six Pack tonight, if
I
recall.
Six Pack.
8 to midnight. Feel free to come on out. We have the band Six Pack.
Friday night we have the Naked Karate Ladies. Saturday night, 8 to midnight, Flip Cup All-Stars. So come on out. And then we even have a band on Sunday from 1:30. Triple the double, so you can't go wrong. We have all kinds of food, from geta, hot dogs, corn on the cob. You name it, ribs from Texas Roadhouse.
Well, here we go. We have the Kim Tim team. They've been great sponsors this year, like I said before. They're with Keller Williams Realty. Thank you for your support to Frontier Days, and you have one heck of a looking float. I think they're featuring our hometown heroes.
They spent some time on that one.
I see coming down the road a nice looking dump truck. That's from Red Bank Transportation. They're family owned and operated. They've been in the Milford community, I think, since 1980.
Right.
They're serving the tri-state area with sand, gravel, dirt, all of your hauling needs.
And they've been a sponsor of something, stage or something at Frontier Days since they moved out here. Got beautiful equipment.
Somebody spent some time on that. Looks like they polished.
And tomorrow they get it dirty.
I think we have Park National Bank coming down the street here. They got a nice looking float. Park National Bank is actually one of our local sponsors. They're actually located down in historic Milford at 25 Main Street. Feel free to stop in there. For your checking and banking and IRA, investment, loans. They're a full-service facility.
You know anything about this outfit?
Aha.
Lichens?
I may know a little bit about lichens.
Let's hear about it.
I think we got a couple of trucks coming. The first one is a box truck from Lichens Energy Solutions. They're a local family-owned fuel marketing company. They provide home heat. They provide commercial, both residential, and also to those construction sites and things like that that may need fuel. We even have a transportation where we haul fuel to gas stations. Our second vehicle here is a tank wagon. That's what you could be seeing stop by your house, deliver that home fuel oil that you may need, Wayne.
They better get there.
I hope it gets a little warm. You may not need us for a while.
Well, I don't want them to come now since the price went up. They'll probably come now.
Exactly.
Summer fill.
Besides fuel, you know, they also provide electricity. So if you have an electricity need, we can provide that electricity for you as well. You can always visit us at likensenergy.com, call the office, and speak to somebody. We're more than happy to help you.
And they've been a great supporter of the community from day one.
They do.
They go way back. I knew Jeff's dad, grandpa, great-grandpa, grandma, all of them. So
they do. They believe to give back to the community. You'll see them all around.
All over, just not Milford.
Exactly. I think behind here we may have Clermont County Equipment. Clermont County Equipment is a local family-owned and operated outdoor power company. As you see, you've got a Cub Cadet out here. They have X-Smart. Maybe you want a zero turn. Maybe you need a push mower. Maybe a weed eater, a steel weed eater. Or maybe a golf cart. Looks like they got all kinds of golf carts as well. So they're up on 131 and actually out in Amelia too on State Route 125. Clermont County Equipment's one of our sponsors as well.
Right. We furnish our golf carts and our little things that we're running around here today.
Look what we got coming down the road. Evans Funeral Home. John H. Evans Funeral Home. It's another locally family-owned funeral home providing traditional funeral services, cremation services. They can even offer pre-planning. You may want to plan that funeral ahead so there's no burden put on your family when the time comes.
That's a great idea.
I know lots of people who have actually done that.
Look at that.
Look at this float.
Charlie and crew has spent a lot of time on this float. That's the old-fashioned pumper.
It's looking good.
Very good. It's fantastic.
You know, I mentioned Sora's Towing earlier.
Yeah?
It looks like we got them coming down the street as well. I can see their lights and their pink truck.
We're sitting on a red one.
We are sitting on a red one. Most of them you see are pink coming down the street, though.
I think this is a new one. And they've always, for I don't know how many years, furnished us this staging truck to bring you this TV of the parade. It's something you don't get every day.
They're also a family-owned company located here in Milford. You may need them for an emergency tow or just get the wild hair that you want to tow your vehicle somewhere. They got all kinds of stuff. I saw a flatbed. I saw a couple golf carts, go-karts.
That's part of Sora also.
I think they have the next 5 or 6 vehicles coming down.
Well, they got a whole bunch of kids coming on that You got to have a truck for them.
All right, we got Milford Commercial Cleaning. You know, they have been in business for over 10 years serving this tri-state area. Got a nice Jeep here and a couple of trucks.
I think he was in New York and blowing their horn.
They're excited. It's the 54th annual Frontier Days Parade. Where else would they want to be?
And we do have a nice crowd, even though it is damped a little bit. Beautiful, with all them different colored rainbow umbrellas out there. People
just
hanging in there.
Exactly, just a light rain.
It's one of the largest and great parades in southern Ohio.
We have Superior Lawn Works. You know, after this parade, Wayne, I'm pretty sure there's a spaghetti eating contest
Yeah, it
going
is.
on. It's sponsored by Padrino's.
Yeah, that is going on just after the parade gets done. You get on down to the parade grounds to the Frontier Day Festival. You can watch the eat up. It's a sloppy mess, but they do eat a lot of spaghetti.
Nothing like a good plate of spaghetti from Padrino's.
And then you could go over and buy yourself a dog or ribs.
I think I'd want a beer to wash that down.
Yeah, we got that too. And Coke, iced tea, water. We got, you know, we take good care of our customers.
Yeah. Looks like we have Dance Etc. I think they're celebrating 20 years. They have classes in dancing, tumbling, cheerleading. They're out there on Meyer Drive in Miami Township. I see a couple girls flipping right now.
Yeah, they just painted their building. Always upgraded.
Milford Masonic Lodge is making its way down through here.
Yeah, they're going to have fried bologna sandwiches down at the grounds. Fried bologna.
Wow.
It's about a 1/4 inch thick, and it's made different than any bologna you've ever ate.
Huh. Wonder if it's back. I think they were chartered in 1820. Wonder if they started that tradition back then, or this is something new for them.
This is kind of new. In the last few years, Masonic Lodge has taken this on, and they buy this Amish bologna. And it comes out in northern Ohio, and it's thick, and they fry it, put it on a nice fresh bun.
We have All About Kids on Ward's Corner. All About Kids at Ward's Corner is a state-of-the-art learning center serving children from 6 weeks old to 12 years of age. It's a philosophy that centers around playing and utilizing green fundamentals and becoming a steward of the earth.
And they're also the sponsor of the frog jumping contest.
They are. And I think that's on Sunday. You can come out on Sunday and watch our frog jumping contest. Simhaven Health Care Center. Simhaven's Healthcare has been serving the Milford community for over 35 years. Folks who have experienced or their unique model of care will agree that Simhaven is a home where caring relationships thrive.
They just had groundbreaking on a new wing. Miami Township Service Department Oh, they got their snow plows. I don't like to see that. They're throwing that thing back and forth. But I'll tell you, they do a fantastic job in Miami Township when we do get snow.
They do. They do keep our roads clear and maintained, and they help take care of all of our parks up in Miami Township, Miami Meadows. So thanks for all your hard work, Miami Township. You do a great job. All right, we have the Clermont County Fire Wives Association. It's a nonprofit organization to promote the brotherhood and encourage families who are in the fire service. Looks like their float may have gotten a little bit wet, or they didn't need it to get wet. But I appreciate you guys coming out.
We don't mind tarps.
We have Clark Heating and Cooling coming down the road now. They're actually in the third generation of ownership. They focus on fixing the systems and not replacing the entire system. Wayne, they actually got a parade special this year. $49 for a cleaning, or you can have your service call waived. Give them a call if you need any kind of service on your heating and cooling system.
And they were also the sponsor of our cups this year.
Yes, thank you
You
for that.
come down and have a nice red cup to take home and use on your patio or in other places for picnics, and they don't break. And they'll last for years.
I think this is I-9 Sports. Oh, right there we are.
Yeah.
They're a local youth group focused on fun, safety, and convenience for all your kids' needs. I think this is our Miami Township CPAAA. That's the Miami Township Citizens Police Academy alumni. They were formed in 1998. It's a volunteer group that's part of the the Miami Township Police Department. They do a lot of hard work. I know they park cars and direct traffic and are always there whenever someone needs them in the community.
When they need more than hands and you got on duty, they're right there.
Yes. We also have the Milford CPAA, the Citizens Patrol Alumni Association. Our Star Strutters, I think, is what we're watching right now. They're coached by Crystal and Tanya Evans. The girls range in age from 3 to 21. Teams have won numerous awards throughout the state. I see them out there with batons right now.
And they haven't missed a parade. I can't. They've been coming as long as I've been doing the parade. The kids just keep coming.
Look at the little ones coming.
I don't know. They make that trick down there, and that's a good mile plus. And they flip, flop, and everything else, twirl their batons.
They're doing great in this light rain that we have going on.
Them little devils.
I think we have Congressman Brad Winstrip
Yeah.
represented here as well. He's running for re-election in Ohio's 2nd Congressional District. Good luck, Brad. And then we have our League for Animal Welfare. It's the largest and the oldest nonprofit no-kill animal shelter in the greater Cincinnati area. Looks like they brought 2 dogs out with them this evening. We have Center Bank.
Right behind that, and look at that little old car.
Uh-oh. I think they're the Ghostbusters theme is what I would say.
That's what it looks like.
I bet they're enjoying banking.
They don't get wet very often.
They don't. They're up on 28. If you feel like you'd like to stop by and check out their banking services. We have Auto Works Towing. They tow towing and heavy equipment transportation is what they are experts in.
Yeah, that's. You see them big old records going out there picking up them big buses and RVs. And
it's never cheap when you see one of those alongside the road. Got a nice Kenworth.
Well, look at the arm on that thing.
We have Fit for Kids. Fit for Kids is celebrating their 9th year here in Milford, teaching gymnastics and dance to children ages 18 months to 18 years. They just moved next to the PNC across from the Kroger's located here in Milford at the 5 Point intersection. Come in, check them out. You could even get your first class free.
It's one thing we do have. We have a lot of activities for the young ones all over Milford, Miami Township area. You just can't find something to do. There's something wrong with you.
You know, this year's theme of serving our hometown heroes looks like they followed right along. I see some fire engines and some police cars. A few of them are wearing them. We got a few on wagons coming down the street here. They did a great job. All right, we got our Milford Theater Guild. Established in 1994, Milford's Theater Guild has been working, bringing quality theater to our community. They recently began presenting summer youth shows. Please see their website for more details. We have our Claremont County Public Library. I think they're represented by both the Milford Miami Township branch. Their mission is in Claremont County is to foster learning by resources that inform, programs that engage, and ideas that inspire.
And there's easy access to all of them.
They have
Close
a lot of
to school.
Yeah, they have a lot of electronic books now. Neighbor to Neighbor. Neighbor to Neighbor was formed in 2001 after the city riots. It brings a diverse neighborhood together in peace to support one another.
They built themselves a tent.
They did. They were smart. We have the Calvary United Methodist Church. The Calvary Church has been in the Milford community for over 154 years. Thanks for joining in the 54th Annual Frontier Days Parade.
At the Miami Valley.
The Miami Athletic Club is coming down the street here. I think they have this silver van. Looks like we got a nice workout going on in the trailer. They're family owned and operated for 32 years here in the Milford area. 3 years they've been awarded the best fitness center on the east side of Cincinnati. I see Mary Eisenagel out there in the pink. Good work, Mary. She's spinning. Got a couple people on the erg machine.
They're pushing that van.
They just opened a new facility up there where you can do CrossFit.
You been up?
I have. It's a great facility. Real nice and clean on the inside. It's good. Next we got is Friends of Becker. State Representative John Becker is Claremont County's most conservative legislator. His platform is pro-life, pro-gun, limited government, and lower taxes. Thanks for joining in the parade this year. We have the Girl Scouts of Western Ohio, the Miami Service Unit. Building girls of courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place. That's what they stand for. Looks like they got a lot of girls out there.
And they didn't let this dampen their spirit.
They did not.
That's the greatest thing there is. You know, today it's too hot or something, but here they are.
Glad to see them out.
One out there is still warm.
All right, looks like we got Sweet Moments coming down the street here. It's a character-based birthday party entertainment group focused on bringing children's heroes to life and helping make magical memories for both boys and girls of all ages. They actually come out to our other event. In August, we'll have our Street Eats Festival where we bring food trucks in.
Yeah.
And Sweet Moments comes out there and they walk around in their costumes, and it's great to have them join in those festivities as well. While we're looking at their costumes, I just want to make sure everybody knows that the HMA has their gambling tent and area again. So if you come on down to Frontier Days, feel free to join in the gambling area. All right, I think this is Christchurch Community. Christchurch Community is located at the end of the Milford Shopping Center, towards State Route 131. They're a diverse church where they're building a community with Jesus. Looks like we've got a pretty big truck here, Wayne. This may be a little bit hard to get down some of our roads.
Wow.
But it's Integrity First Roofing. Integrity First Roofing is a family-owned and operated company that specializes in roofing, siding, window replacement. They take integrity in every job that they do. Looks like we may have the Shriners coming down the street here, Wayne. It's the Shriners of Cincinnati. They're a group of men that help kids at 22 Shrine hospitals across the United States. These Shrine hospitals are no cost to the families, thanks to the Shriners.
Well, we're going to see the show now coming down with the thing. You mentioned Streeties. It's August the 6th.
It is.
Yeah.
At 3 p.m.
Yep.
Out there at...
the end of Chamber Drive.
Correct. The old Cary Dodge.
The Cary Dodge area, past the hotel.
Mm-hmm. And Walmart.
Yep, Walmart. Several of them out there, but that is August the 6th. Come on out for that. It is a nice outing, bands, food.
We should have 25 different food trucks,
Right
everything
now.
from desserts to savories to meats, pizza. We've had a great turnout every year. There'll be some live entertainment as well.
And a little beverage.
A little bit of a beverage as well.
So you can bring the whole family and come on out and eat, drink, and listen to some nice music. August the 6th at 3 p.m. I hear them.
I do too. I think it's the Shriner Clowns coming down the street.
Yep, you're right.
They brought them all out. We had cars and trucks and wagons and clowns.
It's a great volunteer organization. The Shriner Hospital is just one unique organization, and the work they do is just, you have to go down and see it or know somebody that went through the Burns Institute or the Shriner Hospital itself. All over the world, they bring people in, and you don't ask you whether you got insurance or whether you can afford it. They take care of you.
Think they'd let me drive one of those go-karts down there?
Yeah, I'll sign you up. IR one.
They do all these figure eights. I think I would just get dizzy. Oh, here they go.
Got to furnish your own car, you know. They're not cheap.
I just want to take a ride in one.
Just they've been advertising the parade since January 1. We were on the books.
Well, that's great.
Milford Frontier Day Parade. I think we all like to be just a little bit of a kid, you know.
Yep.
Work hard, play hard.
We have the Ladies Oriental Shrine number 8. They have a volunteer group at the Children's Hospital. They bring a smile on the faces of both the patients and the families while they're there in the hospital. I'm sure those children look forward to them coming in when they're in the hospital. So it's great to see a smiling face come in the door. We got Skin Tight Tattoos. At Skin Tight Tattoos, they provide you with the best quality tattoo work. Appointments can be made and never rushed. They're a local owned and operated company by a Milford native, Alan Mills. I actually think they're located over there on Old 74.
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure they are. I know Alan's from Milford, but I think his parlor is over there on Old 74. This may be serendipity. Salon and Spa. They're located on 28. Been open for 9 years and owned by Kim. I think it's Kim Strange. She does a great job.
They have participated in the parade since they opened.
We appreciate their participation. They could be busy. Quite a few of these ladies probably want to get their hair done when they leave this parade. It's a little wet out.
Yeah, but that one guy up there don't need no hairdo.
Here's People's Bank, where they work together to build success. Think People's is new to the community. They acquired National Bank and Trust and have been here for a short amount of time.
Very short. They just haven't quite got their feet wet yet.
They're getting their feet wet tonight.
Yeah. You know that one?
I knew the passenger.
Used to be the manager, right?
Oh, I think we may have missed one. Days of Wonder. It's a K through 12 school. But we're at the Milford Wrestling Club. Our youth program teaches the basics of wrestling with fun and fundamentals. These programs compete in the ECC League. Look at them, they're carrying their tent. They got a great big umbrella.
They're strong boys.
We got Sibsy Klein Realtors coming down the street here. Sibsy Klein is the Milford office. They serve both the Milford and Miami Township areas, along with the other surrounding area. Looks like they got an old Ford tractor there.
I think he's had that in for many years, too, since they put an office out here.
Did you buy yourself a new truck, Wayne? It says sold on it.
No. No new truck for Wayne. Miriam says nothing new anymore. But I do like seeing sold signs.
We got Buffalo Wild Wings coming down the street here. A lively sports bar, dishing up wings and other American pub grub. They have lots of large screen TVs if you haven't been there. It's a great place to go watch the game, hang out with your friends, grab a drink. They got their mascot there in the back of the truck. We have Allstate Insurance, Rob Nicely Agency. They're actually located at 822 Main Street next to Kroger's. They're an award-winning agency, and they're actually a full-service agency. Here's the committee to elect Tom Bixler. Tom Bixler is a 22-year Navy veteran and is proud of veterans and the first responders. Tom's running for our county commissioner as Bob Proud is retiring. Stop by his booth and meet he and his wife, who are both Milford graduates. their booths down there at Frontier Days.
Yeah, I've seen them setting up. Look like they are going out for it and
First class operation.
Portion, yes.
We have the UC Health Pet Therapy Group. The University of Cincinnati has a center that's focused on pet therapy program. Certified pups that visit patients and families. The dog-human connection is strong and comforting. This is the largest organized pet therapy program in the tri-state area. I've actually been able to see a couple of interactions with the pets and some patients, and it truly is an amazing.
I know they've said many
sight.
years that it's very soothing to bring the pet in.
It is.
Or also to the older people, bring a kid. Sometimes we'll do the same thing.
Mm-hmm. I think the truck we see here is the Milford Miami Township Drug-Free Coalition. Got some nice tie-dyed shirts and passing out some candy. All right.
Tattoos are popular, but we got another tattoo company.
They are. This is the Atlas Tattoo Company. Atlas Tattoo Company is professionally licensed for both piercings and custom tattoos. They got some nice signs they're carrying around.
Yeah. They put nothing in my temple.
Looks like we got Tong's Thai Restaurant coming down the street as well. They're a locally owned and operated company since 1990, or I think it's actually 2009. Yeah. They were actually came into the Milford area.
Now, this is my kind of eating.
They have exotic Thai and sushi. They actually have half price Mondays through Thursdays, 4 to 8 p.m. It's a great place to stop by. I've actually been there a couple of times to grab some food and experience their half price menu. Muddy Mutts is coming down the street now. Muddy Mets. I keep saying Mets. It's a Mutts.
It's Mutts.
Muddy Mutts Pet Grooming. It's a cage-free facility. I know you bring your pet to get groomed sometimes, and they stay in a cage, but they focus on a cage-free, full-service, all-breed, both cat and dog salon. They have a mobile offering as well, if you prefer not to bring your dog into the store.
Thank you, Zach. That's a tongue twister for me.
I think this is the House of Restoration coming down the street. Maybe it's still Muddy Mutts. This is probably their mobile unit.
And boy, when you need them, you're in trouble. 75 years, so they must have done something right.
I think I see it. We got someone carrying their dog. They don't want to get their feet wet. We got one in a stroller. There's one with pink socks on, maybe? Pink
and boots.
Boots.
Got his boots on, gum boots. Well, I always wonder whether the people's walking the dog or the dog's walking the people. So.
Oh. This is the House of Restoration. I was a little early. I think they're celebrating 75 years of ministry here in the Milford area.
It's all right. We sort of got off on the mutts.
The tongue twister that I couldn't pronounce.
I got to behave now.
One thing I wanted to mention, Wayne, was on Sunday we're actually going to have a parade of bikes.
Oh, that's right.
Decorate your bike and bring it down. Sunday at 1:30. It starts at the Park National Bank parking lot and goes to the grounds there at
and
Frontier
we'll be
Days.
judged, and there'll be prizes, and get your kid to come out and do that. Yeah.
This purple bus we see coming down the street, this is very interesting. It's tumble time on the monkey bus. They're a school bus that's been renovated into a gym for ages 2 to 6 years old. You can have fun, fitness, birthday parties, and special events. This bus actually comes out to your house or the event, and inside there is some tumbling apparatuses and mats, and the kids can have a good time. And
what a great idea.
It's a neat concept.
As I say, there are just so many things for the kids to do in our area that it's just unreal. None of them should be saying, "I'm bored, Mom."
Looks like Kroger's brought out their horse-drawn wagon this evening with us.
Well, that's old Barney's Hutzel wagon.
Yep.
Barney Kroger used to run that up and down the street and sell his wares. And now look what they got.
It's great to see them out. You know, I know they really have a family approach with all their associates that work in their stores and really become part of the community and becoming one of our neighbors. Maybe we should go Krogering, Wayne.
I go Krogering. I had a sister retired from there 30-some years.
Wow.
Kroger's. Can you imagine that pulled up in front of your house? You went down there and got your victuals and hustled back up the steps.
We have Seven Hills Pet Clinic coming down the street, a vet clinic located in Loveland, covering all your pet needs. Looks like we have a mallard duck coming down the street. This is Lewis the Duck. This is Homewood Suites by Hilton here in Milford. Discover a home away from home at the welcoming Homewood Suites by Hilton. The hotel's brand mascot, Lewis the Duck. I knew it. When I saw that, I knew it was Lewis the Duck.
Yeah, you knew. See, you're good. I didn't know that. And the Homewood Suite is right out there where we're going to have the streeties.
It is, right across the street, catty
right
corner
across
from
the street. So you can come out and get you a room and party, really party.
Really enjoy the festivities.
And you can walk to your room. That's our Vegas of Milford.
Well, I don't want them to drive home. Looks like we have Northern Plumbing Services coming down the street. Solutions for all your plumbing needs, commercial and residential.
Here's Audubon, skilled nursing and rehab neighborhood. And that's at 750 Loveland, Miamiville Road. Long-term and short-term rehab services.
Looks like Northern Plumbing has a new truck.
Maybe Castrucci sold that one. Let's hope so.
Yeah. Castrucci Ford. Did I mention that, you know, Castrucci donated all the cars for all of our dignitaries that were in the parade today? I really appreciate that. They're got a great asset to the Milford area and volunteering up those cars to be able to provide transportation for everyone.
Him, Castrucci, and Ron Burke, you ask for something, they see that you got it.
Here's RDI Connect. They've been in business for 38 years as a call center. They actually have been in Milford for 7 years. They're in the Milford shopping strip, right across from McDonald's.
See all them cars in the lot? That's where they go. RDI. I think they got over 100 people working there.
Wow. They got a great group passing out some superheroes, passing out candy. All right, I think this is Milford Christian Church. They got their Vacation Bible School banner coming down the street. I think their theme this year is Egypt. June 6th through 10th, 9:30 a.m. to 12 noon. Milford Christian Church believes that our purpose as a community of believers is to love, grow, show the world of God's love.
And if we're lucky, they'll have the driveway open to the new school and not be blocking traffic. We're getting about to the end here, mister.
Well, I think we have Scene 75. Have you been up to Scene 75?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's a great facility. It's one of the nation's largest indoor entertainment centers. Go-karts, laser tag, arcades, bar, grill, you name it, they got it up there. They even have a Scene 75 bus that sits out front.
I've seen that.
Right there at 275 and 28. It's a great place
right there and behind one of Miriam's favorite donut shops.
It's a good place to bring family, just hang out with your friends. A good environment, great environment. We have Butterbee's coming down the street here. Butterbee's American Grill. It's a fun sports bar, themed restaurant for the entire family. They're actually located at 5980 Meyer Drive, right there in the parking lot of Myers.
Been there.
Great food, great American food.
Now this is one of my favorites.
Again, I just want to reiterate that we got some great live entertainment this weekend. Tonight we have Six Pack. Friday night's entertainment is the Naked Karate Girls. Saturday is the Flip Cup All-Stars. Sunday is Triple the Trouble. Tonight's the Spaghetti Eating Contest. There's the HMA Gambling all evening long, every day. Saturday we have the Frog Jumping Contest at 1:30 with cash prizes. And then on Sunday at 1:30 we have the Decorate Your Bike Parade.
And they do have the rides. You can get the band, a band, buy a band, and ride all evening.
I think Claremont County Senior Services is coming down the street here.
Yeah, that's what it says on the bus. Boy, the seniors really enjoy themselves when they come out and they get to ride in the bus.
Mm-hmm. They provide great services for the Claremont County community. Transportation, programs, assistance. And we have Gleer's Meats. They're the Get-A specialist, still owned and operated by the Gleers, who have perfected the recipe. They say they do get it right.
And I have to say, oh yeah, I'm a Get-A fan. And they also furnish the booth and the little reefer we had down there for the cooling.
Great. Looks like they're seeing which side of the street can cheer the loudest.
Well, this is the end, folks. What as Bugs Bunny said? Bup, 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 bup. That's all, folks.
Oh, I think
Hey.
it's been a great parade, Wayne.
Yep. Rain just didn't bother us that much. The people are still here. There's thousands of them out there still watching. And parade people that put this all together are in their carts riding at the end of the parade,
Yes.
congratulating
The
themselves.
54th Annual Frontier Days Parade was a success.
It was a success. And I thank you for coming out, Zach, and be prepared to take over.
Sounds great.
But it is a great day when you see all these people. They didn't leave because this is one of the greatest parades in Southern Ohio and Claremont County.
Come out to Frontier Days. Be more than happy to help you enjoy all the festivities. Bring your family.
Right.
Thanks, Wayne.
Thank you, Zach.